Hi everybody. If you are new, welcome. If you're just driving by, thank you for stopping by and view this channel. Hopefully you will subscribe. I would appreciate that very much. Today I thought we would look into what's going on in the circus sideshow of the masculine and the karmic. Again, I do this from my point of view. Hold on there, Spirit. As a feminine. So if you are a man and you are resonating with my point of view, then that's good. Like, that's okay. That doesn't have to be, like, you don't have to be a woman to be the feminine. So, and same sex doesn't matter. And this is a general reading, so it will not resonate with everybody. And I am an intuitive reader. So whatever comes out on the cards, or whatever card comes out, is not necessarily what's going to come out of my mouth. They have on quite a few occasions had a card come out where, and for example, I'll use it in a past reading I did, there was a card that said destruction on it. But I saw destination. So they will manipulate, but in a good way. Okay. All right. What is Karmic's intentions for the masculine? We have Temperance in reverse. To keep things the way they are, not move forward. Make things balance in her favor, not his. What else? Right, we have the Sun in reverse. Yeah, she wants to keep him in the dark. Literally, she wants to keep him in the dark with what it is she's doing behind his back. And we have the Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups here, please? Oh, okay. I'm getting for a long time, we're just going to say that that's the masculine, and, you know, this is material things. He's been, like, providing her with the means to buy these things, to keep herself, they just said, dripping in gold, okay? Some of the karmics are very materialistic. To them, that equals success, that equals happiness, is things that they can show, things that they can flaunt. They want other people to be jealous of them, of the way they look, the way they appear, the things they have. They think it brings them a certain form of status, which it does. It's all false. They do that because there's a huge void in their heart. So they keep filling it with these material things, hoping to fill it up. But what needs to fill it up is healing. And that's not happening. We have Strength. Why is Strength here? Okay, when things get ugly in the house or wherever they live, and they do, you know, this is the masculine, you know, like, trying to speak up. He's mad, he's angry, you know, he's telling her, look, I don't like this is wrong, why do you keep doing this, blah, 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 and here she is with something to appease him. They're like, oh no, it's not that bad, here, have this will be, you know, this will make everything better. We have the Empress in reverse. Why are you here, Empress? The karmic is blind in a way that she doesn't use her intuition. She doesn't rely on it, on that gut feeling. She thinks only with her head. All right, there's no emotion, there's no heart in it whatsoever. And also the masculine knows what secrets that she's been keeping. He's just smart enough. He hasn't, excuse me, drinking water. He hasn't voiced his opinion about it yet because what they're telling me is that he's gathering all this so-called evidence and is going to use it against her. Okay, she's, like I said, she's not, if she would listen to her intuition, she would realize that this is what the masculine is doing, but she's not. She's just more concerned about, you know, her money and all that stuff, because she thinks she has the masculine completely fooled, and the joke is on her. What else is her intention towards the masculine, please? She views herself as better than him. I'm getting that this big tree here is the karmic, and you see how everything is like lush and everything is like, you know, it's full, and there's so much things around it. Okay, I don't necessarily see leaves. I see material things, and this is the masculine down here. She kind of keeps him at bay. She keeps him lower than herself, okay, by belittling, insulting, all sorts of things like that, demeaning. She keeps him in a shadow, where he can't grow, okay? But five is all about the number of like personal change. So this is going to be changing. What else, Spirit? No, and I'm getting in the beginning of their relationship, the masculine was more than happy to serve her, okay, for lack of a better word. He wanted to give her everything she wanted and more, and she was more than willing to accept it, okay, with no appreciation behind it. It's like she thought she deserved these things. What else? Ooh, too many. Thank you, though, but too many. Ooh. Okay, awaiting results. Maybe some of them have already started divorce proceedings, okay, and they're waiting for the final word, you know, the final paperwork to sign. Some of them are waiting. I'm getting that some of the masculines have hired a private detective to catch her in what she's doing, so that there will be proof in court, because if they have children, she is going to ask for sole custody of the children. She does not want joint custody. She wants sole custody of the children. And so the private detective is trying to, you know, dig up the dirt on her, and because she's not paying attention. If she had paid attention, she would probably see what was going on, but she's not. Thank goodness. For a very, very long time, and I'm talking years, the masculine has felt hopeless and helpless. He hasn't been able to help himself get out of this toxicity. He felt like there was no hope. He thought that there was going to be no help. But because he is in this position, okay, he is in the upright, help is coming in. The feminine thinks that she has him locked, that she has this all locked away, and that this lifestyle will go on forever and ever because he won't speak up, and there's nothing he won't do. She likes that he is in this feeling of hopelessness and helplessness. She feeds on it. And it's tiring. It's physically tiring. I mean, people like her, they're called energy vampires, and they literally drain your energy because they need that to feed off of. It's really sick. I mean, these certain people like that are very, very sick. You know, they get off on it. It's disgusting. But what is helping the masculine is knowing that his dreams are going to come true. And of course, his dreams are of putting the feminine on a throne where she belongs, offering her every worldly thing that he has to offer. And I'm getting that some of the masculines are saying, it was the wrong one. I wasted everything on the wrong person. The masculine has detached emotionally from the karmic a long time ago. Like 11 months ago is what they just said. Oh, is that true, doggy? Okay, see, and here's the masculine putting out that white dove, putting it out to the universe, as kind of like an SOS, like, you know, here, like they just showed me him stranded on an island on a beach, and then they just threw in the Gilligan's Island song. And you know, he's out there, you know, with sticks and rocks spelling out SOS or help. And the universe will come in. The universe will come in, make something happen where it just cannot go on any longer the way it is. Oh, see, the universe is going to come in and tell them, spread your wings. Spread your wings. You can now fly. Fly like you do in your dreams. Fly. And they just put another song in my head. It's an old song. And some of the lyrics go, fly like an eagle till I'm free. Fly like an eagle, let the spirit carry me. So that is what they are telling the masculine. Be free, okay? So that you can go and achieve whatever your heart desires. Oh, what's what I was just saying about the masculines hiring a private detective. Observe is a nice way to put it. Universe is telling them to open up more, where they have had themselves in this state for so long and walls built up. They're asking them to please open up, okay? Get out of this caged mentality. And when the masculine can spread his wings and fly, he's going to find balance, because you can't fly if you don't have balance. And 2 2s. Oh, third eye chakra. See? Yeah. Universe is putting things in their line of sight. They just said maybe some of the masculines like to hunt, and I think that's why they gave me that reference. They're talking, you know, like the crosshairs, the sight lines, and twos are a reference to that things are going on behind the scenes. So that is exactly what is going on. The universe is lining things up, making the masculine see, you know, I always put a card down and then I can never find it again. Making them see that their dreams can come true. They can and will come true. That they're going to come out of this. Okay, so they give them little glimpses. Not too much, because it's a little bit much for the masculine to handle all at once. There's going to be a confrontation. I'm thinking this is the Tower moment between the masculine and the karmic. There's going to be some sort of confrontation. And it may be something that the masculine finds out from a private detective. I would like to be a fly on the wall for that one. Yep. Something big's coming in. Something big. And again, here we have a number 5 and challenging times. And challenging times is all about, 5 is all about, you know, personal growth. And you can't grow unless something, it's not easy to grow, okay? Things have to be hard. What else, Spirit? Yeah, okay. They're kind of telling the masculine that, you know, at the end of all of this, okay, there's your rainbow, there's your pot of gold, okay? That's your dream coming true. But first, okay, and they're showing them this. They are showing them little glimpses of it. And when that is all, I don't know if I read that card. And when that is all said and done, okay? Dreams come true, rainbow, pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Lead. Where the masculines have been sheepish, like, you know, not really taking a stand and, you know, letting the karmic run all over them, he's going to come out and he's going to be completely different. He's going to be back to his old self, to being confident, being able to he's going to be able to take the lead in his situation to get out. I don't think I read rest and reconsider. And I know the masculine is exhausted from all this bullshit going on. And sometimes he actually does reconsider, or I should say have a little bit of doubt that things will turn in his favor. But that's where the universe comes in. Oh my God, that's where the universe comes in and tells him to trust. I was just going to say that. They're telling me that they're telling him these exact words. They're going, trust my son. And it's coming across to them as very, very heavenly, very biblically, because some of them are religious, but not in the fact that they go to church or synagogue or whatever it is you'd like to call it every Sunday. Really, I'm sorry, the only reference I really have besides of cults is, which is where I was raised in, is Catholicism. Because where I grew up, you were either Catholic, Jewish, a fireman, a policeman, or an EMT, and Italian or Irish. So, you know, I dated a Catholic who was Irish and Italian and a fire. I mean, that's just that's where I lived, and that's what was there. Ooh, embrace. The masculine is, man, he is dying. Literally, this helps keep him going, is the thought of being able to physically reach out and embrace the feminine, to love her. And he wants a simple love. He doesn't want the love that comes with all of the accoutrements. I think I said that right. You know, all of the excess, you know, he doesn't, it's a complete opposite. He wants to shower the feminine with every worldly thing that there is, but the feminine doesn't care. You know, the feminine just wants to love and be loved, and so does the masculine. But masculines that I reach, their energy that I channel, they're very old school. They want to be able to provide for, they want to be, it sounds so 50-ish, but I'm going to say it. They want to be able to provide for the woman, for their woman. Sorry, they corrected me. They want to be able to care for their woman, to provide for her, so that she does not have to go outside the home and work, only if she wishes to. But yeah, that's what he wants. Because for that group of masculines, for them, that is some sort of, I don't want to say pride, but I think maybe it feels like an accomplishment. Maybe they came from, I don't want to say nothing, but that certainly can be the case. Maybe they came from a place that there were lack of a material lack, and now that they have grown up, and they have worked very hard to get where they are in life. And so for them, it's like, see, not only did I come from nothing, okay, but I have made I have made enough that my wife does not have to work. Darkest fears. Which to me, this card is like Dark Night of the Soul. You know, they have to... There's another card. They have to confront their darkest fears. And in most cases, that's a fear of abandonment. Fear of rejection. Fear of not being able to provide enough for the feminine. In some cases, the masculine is worried that the karmic is really going to take them to the cleaners, and that, you know, he's going to be left with hardly anything, and he doesn't feel that he can come forward to the feminine without nothing to offer. And that's something that that's like 3D-ish, but that's something that is not going to go away. Like their old way of thinking, you know, about other things will change, but this one will not change in this particular group of masculines. This is very important to them. Holy cow. Wow. We got balance twice. So when they do come out of all this crap, I'm getting that they will find balance quite quickly. And when that happens, they can start to begin to heal. They can heal their heart that has been caged for so long. It will now be free. Their heart will be free to be able to love whomever they choose to love. And that is the feminine. What else? All right. I see you screaming at me. Like literally. Too many. Thank you. Too many. Wow. Just too many. Gotta lie. No. There's a lot in here you got that needs to be said. Just a little at a time, please. Just a little at a time. Ooh. Excuse me. Oh. I am like a half an inch too short. It's like a game. Oh my God, get back here. I'm sorry, I was being so stubborn. I would not get up. Maybe lazy is more like it. Sorry. All right. What do we have? We have the three of wands. Okay, the masculine is planning and looking towards the future. Oh my God, they just told me. Sorry, let me adjust the camera. They just told me that, like, when I was reaching for that card, they said how I was just like that short of getting it. They were saying the masculine feels like their freedom is within reach now. Okay, where where it hadn't been for so long. They can now actually, you know, start to be happy and think about the future. Think it is that what it is they want to say, where it is they want to go with the feminine. All that's it. They can now start like planning for the future because they were so helpless and hopeless before, but not anymore. See, the masculines are just, they're waiting for the word so they can take off and fly. Fly the coop. What else, Spirit? Ten of Wands. One more hurdle is what they just told me. One more hurdle. See? One more hurdle. Wishes fulfilled. Almost. It's almost there. It's just that ninth cup is getting full, and it's just one more cup after that, okay? Everything is, they said, in the masculine's head, things are in the planning stages. I think I've said this before, but this group of masculines is very methodical. Make sure all the I's are crossed, the T's are dotted. They don't want to come in half-assed where they may have come in half-assed before. Not that they did it on purpose. That's just the way, it's the way it was meant to go. And now this time they're going to make sure everything's in balance. Everything checks out. Judgment. Yep. It's coming. Gabriel is just about ready. To sound the alarm, to awaken up, you know, the masculines and the feminines who have not risen yet, who have not awoken to what is going on. Page of Wands. Why are we here, Page of Wands? That's what I was saying. One last hurdle. There will be one last blowout, and it's going to come from whatever it is they found out. And it's going to happen so quickly that the karmic is not going to know what hit her, what happened. She's the one now that's going to be like left out in the cold. That's called karma. Still did not understand why you were here, Page of Wands. I have Four of Pentacles. Okay. I need some help. The Four of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, please. Okay, and it doesn't really make sense with the card, but this is what they're telling me, okay? This is the masculine, okay? And he's calling in, okay, because he is such such a humanitarian, such a nice guy. He does a lot of things for a lot of people. But now he's calling in his markers, okay? He needs help with something, okay? So he's calling in his markers. You know, maybe a friend of a friend is an attorney that can give him advice, or maybe a friend of a friend's brother-in-law. I don't know where I came up with that one. Friends of a friend's brother-in-law is a private detective, you know. Page of Wands. Why are you here? This is the masculine sitting there and waiting, waiting to be able to stand up, to be able to carry this wand. Okay, this wand has been very heavy for him. So now he's waiting there. He's been able to pick it up from off the ground. He's been able to separate it from. Well, they showed me, there we go, I was going to say, they showed me the Ten of Wands, and they did. They did. Okay. He's been able to pick out this one, okay? He's been able to pick out this one from this that he needs to carry, okay? It's not a burden, but it's a lesson. So he's picked up this lesson, and now he's waiting for the call. What else can you tell me about the karmic and the masculine, please? He's waiting on proof that she's been cheating. And I don't think it's just like one night stand here and there. I'm getting that this is like a long-term relationship that the karmic has had been going on behind the masculine's back. Ooh. Sorry, I have to flip it around so I get it. 5. That's 8. The 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, he's done working for the karmic. He's done, how do I put it? Like he was working to make the karmic happy so she could have these things, and he's done. He's not doing that. He's done. He's not doing that anymore. See, he's taking down the pentacles and putting them on the ground. Like, no more. Kind of like they just showed me they just showed me a masculine with like a wad of cash going, oh, is this what you want? Is this what you want? And then flinging it and be like, yeah, go ahead, go get it. And then they showed me how greedily the karmic is going to run to get all that money. Sorry, it's an airplane going by. And this is the masculine wanting to where's my card? Okay. Here it is. planning the future. Maybe the masculine wants to build the feminine a house, okay? These are contractors, okay? Contractors, what else? Can't think of anything else that would be involved in trying to build a house. But, you know, like, and these I'm being shown are like floor plans, okay? Or maybe there's already a house in existence that needs to be fixed up, okay? And he wants to do all of this, okay, for the feminine. It's literally a card for solid foundation and a metaphor for solid foundation. Or maybe someone's masculine is an architect and he drew up the blueprints himself. Queen of Wands. All right, let's start off. We start off with the Queen of Wands. She presented herself to the masculine like this, like wanting to be, I don't know if she wanted to be a housewife, but, you know, she wanted to be, you know, the woman of the house, the one who was nurturing and caring, you know, and you know, did all this stuff. And that's the way she presented herself to the masculine. But it turned out not to be like that. And I'm guessing it kind of feels like that it didn't take very long for her mask to fall off. I don't know what happened, but it didn't take so long for the mask to fall off. So she's not like even a cat, all right? Cats and dogs in general, and any animal really, are very good at picking up on people's vibes, okay? I am getting that when she went to the masculine's home, maybe to meet his parents, or if the masculine was, you know, living on his own and had a pet, that pet didn't care for her. Because you see how the cat's not curled around. It'd probably be better if I tried to show it to you like this. You see how the cat isn't curled? He's kind of like looking up like what is she going to drop on my head, okay? The cat's not, the cat sees her sneaky shit. Here we go. Here comes the tower. Here comes the tower to tear this family apart. Unfortunately, you know, there are children involved, but it needs to come undone. All right? And it's going to come undone. And it's going to hurt. Children are always the ones that are caught in the middle. No matter how amicable you try to make it, and it doesn't matter how old the children are, it's going to hurt. But this is about to happen. So this has to happen. Everything's got to be, you know, everything's got to be torn up. Everything needs to be washed away, is what they just said. The old needs to be washed away. Oh, where is she? Where is she? Where is she? I think this is just such a great way to end the reading. Oh my God, they're telling me a story. Hold on, please, before I forget it. Here we go. Look at that. We got the King and Queen of Cups. 3D couple. There's a lot of emotion, a lot of love. This is the masculine and this is the feminine. Okay? And this old family dynamic All of this shit needs to be washed away. And when the sun comes out the masculine and the feminine. See, look. We've already been given all of this by divine, okay? And now the divine is going to be handing this cup over to the king so that they can be complete. Wow, what a way to end it. That's perfect. That's beautiful. Oh, so you can on another note, you can definitely tell I'm right-handed because my nails break much faster than my left hand does. But that's beautiful. That's just such a beautiful way to end it. Oh my God, I'm so happy. How it started off all shitty and crappy, you know, how we started off with all the crap that's going on between the karmic and the masculine. Who wins out on top? The feminine. All right. Again, thank you very much for everybody's patience with my eye. It is better. It's as good as it's going to get. I went today and got glasses. I would have to wait for them because I have some permanent damage. It's not too bad. I can see I have a little bit of double vision in my eye, and sometimes things like the keyboard on my phone looks like the keyboard's raised a little bit, kind of like 3D-ish. So, and I'll take that because I'm lucky I have an eye, because what happened was I had to quickly, because I've been emailed people wanting to know what happened to it. I was going out and I was in a hurry, and I really don't know why I was in a hurry. And when I do get in a hurry, I tend to be clumsy and sloppy and forgetful. So I had a very small cardboard box, and I was told you might want to tuck those flaps in. But did I listen? No, I did not. I was like, no, I'm in a hurry. You know, I can't do it. Gotta go. Well, I get into my car and I have the cardboard box under my arm, and I don't know why I looked over. I guess maybe to see I wasn't going to like drop it or hit my arm on the car door. But when I looked over, I must have hit my arm on the car door, and the corner of the box went straight into the middle of my eye. Not on the sides, into the middle of my eye. Like I literally saw it coming. So I ended up having a deep corneal gouge that was jagged because the cardboard box was not like a fine little thing. It was jagged. So yeah, that's why I'm lucky I physically have an eye, and that I can see out of it. So the little bit of damage that I have, and to me that's a little bit of damage, I'll take it. So I always try to find the lesson in everything. And my lesson is now not to be in a hurry. I need to slow down. And now I will have a permanent reminder because I will have glasses. So that's that. And thank you everybody for your concern and your caring and your kind wishes. Really, they've really helped me. I'm very touched by everybody, you know, and it's not, and sometimes I think that this just goes like somewhere within the United States, and I forget that there are people that can see this that are outside the States, and I'm always floored that I've had some readings I've done from people from Australia. I've met somebody from Ireland. So it's really wonderful how far these messages can get, and they go where they're supposed to go. And not only that, but it shows me, and it should show everybody that this whole twin flame journey thing is across the entire world. It's not captured in your little state or in your little, you know, country. It's everywhere. Okay, so there are so many of us that will come together and really help Earth raise the vibration. All right, thank you very much. It's been a long video, been blabbering on. But again, thank you so much, and namaste.